Yeah, you've seen it all. Done it all. Pretty much got it all figured out. But have you got what it takes to be a mountain man? All it takes are the 2 cool beers of the mountain man. Smooth Busch Beer, easy drinking Busch Light. So, be a mountain man. All you gotta do is head for the mountains.
This shop is very much different now. Ford customers told us what they wanted. We have people up on the drive that greet them as soon as they come in. The car is written up within a few minutes, and once we get the repair order in hand, we get a pretty good idea where to go and what we're looking for. The top priority is fix it right the first time, on time. Quality care standards, it must work pretty good. We get letters, cards, a handshake now and then. You know, people let us know. This is what they want.
Quality care people, quality care standards at your Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealer.
Every time the driving conditions change, the threats to your car's engine change. That's why Quaker State has engineered intelligent oil that senses those changing threats and adapts its own molecular structure to protect your engine, whatever the conditions. So, if the temperature changes, so does Quaker State. If the traffic congestion changes, so does Quaker State, the intelligent oil for longer engine life.
Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, knockout artists Jeremy Williams and Levi Billups go toe-to-toe. Top-ranked boxing on ESPN.
ESPN Speed World from Atlanta, being brought to you by Quaker State 4x4 Motor Oil, the intelligent oil for hard-working engines. Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? And by McDonald's. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today. Gotten him out of the car. We will continue to monitor the situation very closely and have an update if one is available when we come back. You're watching live coverage of the Hooters 500 from Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Why is Ford Taurus America's best-selling car? Maybe it's because of our philosophy of continuous improvement. A philosophy that this year brings you a new version of Taurus, Taurus SE, with a driver-oriented interior and sporty new looks. Or maybe it's because along with all these improvements, Taurus is still a better value than its leading competition. In fact, there are a lot of reasons why Ford Taurus is the best-selling car in America, again.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Red ball of fire! You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. But your love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Isn't it to raise your red ball of fire?
You could win a trip to the Fast Track Driving School with Bosch Platinum Plugs.
Meet Bob Jackson. He has the unique ability to rake leaves at over 120 miles per hour. Fortunately for the rest of us, so do steel blowers. Now available in steel territory, starting at $69.95.
What would you give for a Big Mac extra value meal? That tempting, towering Big Mac. Large fries and an icy Coke. What about the doubly delectable cheeseburger extra value meal? How about $2.99 each? Just 2 of the 4 $2.99 extra value meals at McDonald's.
Coverage after these messages from Atlanta.
What would you give for a Big Mac extra value meal? That tempting, towering Big Mac. Large fries and an icy Coke. What about the doubly delectable cheeseburger extra value meal? How about $2.99 each? Just 2 of the 4 $2.99 extra value meals at McDonald's.
Come on along, head for the mountains of Busch Beer. Head for the mountains, it's cold and it's smooth, and it's waiting for you. Come on, head for the mountains.
they're helping to build dreams. Because of their spirit of teamwork, the men and women of Home Depot share in the spirit of the Olympics. And to help build better homes, we're proud to have American Standard as a member of our Home Depot Olympic family. The Standard for over a century. American Standard plumbing products are known for their quality and style. They give you their best, just like the U.S. Olympic team and just like the people at Home Depot.
You don't know when or where, but if your battery is more than 3 years old, it could fail at any time. Before you're stranded, get the next generation of Die Hard. Here's proof exclusive new technology creates the longest lasting, most powerful Die Hard ever. How many starts does your battery have left? Use one to go to Sears for the next generation of Die Hard batteries. Don't trust your family to anything less.
Welcome back to Atlanta Motor Speedway.
There's no place on earth that I'd rather be out in the open where it's all plain to see. If it's gonna get done, it's up to you and to me. And there's no place that I'd rather be. Come on along and head for the mountains of Busch Beer. Head for the mountains, it's cold and it's smooth, and it's waiting for you. Come on, head for the mountains of Busch Beer.
Now, an oil made just for your hard-working engine. 4x4 from Quaker State. Off-roading, extreme temperatures, towing and hauling. They all make your light truck or 4x4 work extra hard and could shorten its life. Why settle for a conventional car oil? Get 4x4 from Quaker State. The intelligent oil for hard-working engines. Now, get up to a $1.89 mail-in rebate on a 6-pack case of 4x4. So you buy 5 quarts and get 1 free.
Fun. Everybody loves fun. Fun people, fun places, fun cars and trucks. What's great is when you can get a fun car or truck and still have enough money to take fun people to fun places, which is what Ford Probe, Escort Sport, and Ford Ranger are all about. They're all priced right all of the time, so a good time can be had by all. Ford. A good deal, more fun. And now, for a limited time, get up to $1,000 cash back on Ford Probe and special savings on Escort and Ford Ranger.
The cowboy's business is a business of silence. 100 miles of fence gives a person time to think, to wonder about who he is, what the world is coming to. Talk to a cowboy long enough and you'll get an opinion on everything. That's because he's had time to think about everything. Yeah, at Wrangler, we know cowboys. Our genes were invented by them. That's why the West is in us. Wrangler, the Western original.
You know, at AutoZone, we know our customers work just as hard as we do. So we're open when they need us, at night and on Sundays. And since 2 million folks each week count on AutoZone for what they need, when they need it, we're not about to let them down. That's why we carry so many parts and why we price them so low every day. You see, selling top quality parts at low prices every day is how we make a living. But helping customers, well, that's how we make friends.
Introducing Ford Contour. Gold, a world car for the 21st century. Example, world-class technology in 2 entirely new engines. The 16-valve Z-Tech that can deliver up to 35 miles per gallon highway and 125 horsepower. Plus, the 24-valve V6 Duratec that travels 100,000 miles between recommended tune-ups. The totally new Ford Contour, a world car for the 21st century.
You have seen the masters of the game, and what have you learned? Chi-Chi's secret of the drive? Albus's feel for the irons? Colbert's path out of the trap? And the labyrinth of your mind? Remember, we all want the lesson. That's why we watch the Golf Magazine Senior Tour Championship. Let ESPN show us the way. Final round today at 5 Eastern.
Here for Bobby Allison's Winter Circle in the Jefferson Mall. You'll find your favorite racing products at Bobby Allison's Winter Circle, Kentuckiana's most complete store of officially licensed NASCAR merchandise. Hats, jackets, plaques, t-shirts, sweatshirts, racing collectibles, and much more. All at Bobby Allison's Winter Circle. The only problem you'll have is carrying it all out. That's Bobby Allison's Winter Circle in the Jefferson Mall.
With Husqvarna, when the dust settles, it won't be in your saw. To show how effective Husqvarna's air injection saws work, we devised this sawdust test. The Husqvarna air filter is spotless, and the competition is left in the dust. The less you know about chainsaws, the more you need Husqvarna. The more you know about chainsaws, the more you want Husqvarna.
Available at Chainsaw World in Louisville or New Way Equipment Rental in Shepherdsville.
Earnhardt joins us on NASCAR Shop Talk following the race today, and it's a chance for you to purchase 7-time Winston Cup championship items and this great Jeff Hamlin jacket. It's all coming up on NASCAR Shop Talk following the Hooters 500 this afternoon.
So I said to Henny, of course chickens are more important to Hooters than owls.
Who?
Chickens, that's who.
I beg to differ.
Well, peg all you want. Without chickens, there'd be no chicken sandwiches or chicken salad. Or Hooters' famous chicken wings. There'd be no Hooters if it weren't for chicken.
It's really not wise to even argue the point.
That's because I'm right.
No, that's because you're not going to be around long anyway. Chicken.
Well, the battery's good, and the starter's brand new, so I figure it's got to be the alternator, right? I go into the AutoZone, get a new one. Well, this guy says, well, let's check the old one first. No sense buying something you may not need. Well, turns out it's a voltage regulator. I tell you, I could have spent a lot of time swapping out parts till I got it right. But with AutoZone, piece of cake.
The work week. It's where we meet the world in full stride with a week full of jobs and a truck full of opportunities. And there's one pickup that's perfect for a week like this. Ford F-Series. With the muscle of the most powerful diesel pickup engine ever, the convenience of a convertible console seat, and a full payload of our legendary toughness. More reasons why Ford F-Series is the best-selling truck 17 years running. And that's a lot of work weeks.
The NASCAR Busch Door Series saw Dale Shaw mount a serious challenge week in and week out. Although the number 7 Skoal Pontiac never found its way to victory lane, he was able to hold off the challenge of Kelly Moore, who registered 3 wins on the season. In the end, it was consistency, 10 top 5s and 15 top 10s, that proved too much for his closest competitors. Kelly Moore.
Rolling in by the truckload at Cross, Pontiac, Jeep Eagle, GMC truck. We've made a commitment to expand our inventory so you can find what you want. Plus, Cross offers you every day low prices. Example, new 95 Sonoma, just $10,698. You heard right, just $10,698. And this truck is equipped, not stripped. Even if you live out of our market area, find out what our customers already know. For service, selection, and savings, it's Cross, Pontiac, Jeep Eagle, GMC truck in the heart of Jefferson County.
With Husqvarna, when the dust settles, it won't be in your saw. To show how effective Husqvarna's air injection saws work, we devised this sawdust test. The Husqvarna air filter is spotless, and the competition is left in the dust. The less you know about chainsaws, the more you need Husqvarna. The more you know about chainsaws, the more you want Husqvarna.
Available at New Way Equipment Rental in Shepherdsville or Value Tool in Louisville.
Boomer Esiason here to tell you about Watch. We're convincing people everywhere that Sunday nights are for football on ESPN. And you know what? The program's working. Won't you watch this Sunday when Tampa Bay plays Detroit?
The Hooters 500. If you're looking for a reliable place to service your car or truck, I've got great news for you. It's a Pep Boys Automotive Super Center. No matter what you drive, their ASC certified technicians are here when you need them, day or night, even on Sunday. Or Raybestos Brakes, TRW Rack and Pinion Repair,
diagnostic tune-ups, even air conditioning. For dealer quality service at prices you can afford, come to Pep Boys and drive away happy.
Hey, you know my crew spends hundreds of hours building those 5,000 horsepower motors. I can explode one in 5 seconds. And when that happens, nobody eats. That's why my guys won't run anything but Fram fillers. You know, Fram gets the nasty stuff out of the oil, so I can go to the other end with my candles lit. And you know, that's in about 5 seconds, nearly 300 miles an hour. You can look at these guys and see they eat pretty near every day.
I gotta inform you, I'm using my secret weapon, number 34.
You'll never get past my linebacker.
I can't believe this.
Watch this.
Want some real excitement? Order ABC college football games on pay-per-view in addition to the game on your local ABC station. Check Friday's sports section of USA Today for games available in your area, or call your local cable company today.
Kind of looks like a helmet. It's kind of cool.
Speed World coverage of the Hooters 500 being brought to you by Pep Boys. For quality parts, accessories, and service, come to Pep Boys, America's automotive supercenter. Allied Signals Fram filters. You can pay a little now or a lot later. And by NASCAR's 94 Year in Review and ESPN Home Video. To order, call 871 NASCAR.
People are selling tools today on the market that I don't even think they know where they're made, and they're not a quality tool. One thing about the Craftsman tool, it's made here, and you know the quality's good.
1,600 Craftsman hand tools, made in America, guaranteed forever.
If something happens to it, you can take it back, and you know where to take it back because you know where it come from.
Only at Sears.
It's a boy. I didn't want to cry because it would make my wife cry, and it's emotional.
For moments this important, Kodak introduces new Royal Gold film.
There's nothing more important in life than your kids. I guess the rest of my life is going to be devoted to them.
New Royal Gold is extra sharp, extra clear, for the details you'll save for a lifetime.
Think he looks like me, so we named him after the right person.
New Kodak Royal Gold, for the moments that matter most.
Genuine draft rusty on a stock car. See it. Hear it. Feel it. Catch it if you can.
Day series saw Winsboro, South Carolina driver Will Hobgood collect 5 poles, 4 wins, and dominate with a total of 673 laps led during the year. It wasn't always easy, as he was in a constant battle with Larry Caudle, Mickey York, and Ed Howell. But where there's a will, there's a way. And the hard-charging Hobgood finished second in the season finale at Hickory to take his first ever series championship.
Even though you may have never used a steel chainsaw, you already know how it feels to cut with one. Now available in steel territory, starting at only $199.95.
What would you give for a Big Mac extra value meal? That tempting, towering Big Mac. Large fries and an icy Coke. What about the doubly delectable cheeseburger extra value meal? How about $2.99 each? Just 2 of the 4 $2.99 extra value meals at McDonald's.
If you don't replace your air and oil filters regularly, you might as well drive your car off a cliff. Because dirt can really mess up an engine. Fram Extra Life air filters and Fram Extra Guard oil filters keep out dirt best to protect your engine. Fram, America's #1 premium brand. Pay a little now or a lot later.
It's the same thing every Saturday. He puts on those old blue jeans and goes out with that old dog. And he's gone all day. He says he's going to bring back dinner. But all he ever brings back is that old dog.
Here's to old dogs, Saturday mornings, and comfortable blue jeans. Wrangler.
Now, an oil made just for your hard-working engine. 4x4 from Quaker State. Off-roading, extreme temperatures, towing and hauling. They all make your light truck or 4x4 work extra hard and could shorten its life. Why settle for a conventional car oil? Get 4x4 from Quaker State. The intelligent oil for hard-working engines. Now, get up to a $1.89 mail-in rebate on a 6-pack case of 4x4. So you buy 5 quarts and get 1 free.
Hang on, it's gonna cycle.
It's typical, on and off and on, too cold, too hot, but now it's history. Because Trane introduces the XB90 with 2-stage heating for soft, steady warmth that's 50% more comfortable than a single-stage furnace. Install one now and get a $150 check.
For all of your heating and air conditioning needs, call Hettinger & Schuck, where quality has been a tradition since 1948.
If you've been injured in an accident, you'll have to deal with insurance adjusters. It's important to understand that their job is to protect the best interests of their company, to be cautious and conservative. Unfortunately, this doesn't speed up the process of getting your car repaired or getting a rental car, let alone handling your injury claim. At the Richard Breen Law Firm, we want to help, and we're paid only when you collect. If an insurance company has you on hold, give us a call.
Richard Breen, working for you.
Boomer Esiason here to tell you about Watch. We're convincing people everywhere that Sunday nights are for football on ESPN. And you know what? The program's working. Won't you watch this Sunday when Tampa Bay plays Detroit?
You don't know when or where, but if your battery is more than 3 years old, it could fail at any time. Before you're stranded, get the next generation of Die Hard. Here's proof exclusive new technology creates the longest lasting, most powerful Die Hard ever. How many starts does your battery have left? Use one to go to Sears for the next generation of Die Hard batteries. Don't trust your family to anything less.
After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out.
Cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft.
After midnight, we're gonna turn
the cold one. For those who've discovered its smooth draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
We're gonna call talking.
So get out of the old and get into the cold.
Hey, you know my crew spends hundreds of hours building those 5,000 horsepower motors. I can explode one in 5 seconds. And when that happens, nobody eats. That's why my guys won't run anything but Fram fillers. You know, Fram gets the nasty stuff out of the oil, so I can go to the other end with my candles lit. And you know, that's in about 5 seconds, nearly 300 miles an hour. You can look at these guys and see they eat pretty near every day.
To this. Today is my son's wedding day.
Looks good to me.
I can't describe. It's all kinds of emotions. You see a child that you've loved for 27 years.
For moments this important, Kodak introduces new Royal Gold film. Extra sharp, extra clear, for the details you'll save for a lifetime.
You know I love you. Your sisters told me not to cry, so I cried. Okay. I'm a big tough guy, but I cried anyway.
New Kodak Royal Gold, for the moments that matter most.
You know, at AutoZone, we know our customers work just as hard as we do. So we're open when they need us, at night and on Sundays. And since 2 million folks each week count on AutoZone for what they need, when they need it, we're not about to let them down. That's why we carry so many parts and why we price them so low every day. You see, selling top quality parts at low prices every day is how we make a living. But helping customers, well, that's how we make friends.
You're an American.
You've got the right to play bingo, the right to monster truck rallies, and the right to big, juicy burgers. So what happened? Someone slaps a low price on a fried little burger and calls it a deal? That's un-American. You have the right to go to Burger King. The right to get a Whopper, plain broiled, not fried. And the right to get that Whopper any size you want, with fries and a drink. Starting at just $1.99. It's all there in the Constitution. Look it up.
Burger King. Get your burger's worth.
Belsky here for Bobby Allison's Winter Circle in the Jefferson Mall. You'll find your favorite racing products at Bobby Allison's Winter Circle, Kentuckiana's most complete store of officially licensed NASCAR merchandise. Hats, jackets, plaques, t-shirts, sweatshirts, racing collectibles, and much more. All at Bobby Allison's Winter Circle. The only problem you'll have is carrying it all out. That's Bobby Allison's Winter Circle in the Jefferson Mall.
You get on that field and cut the price of every vehicle in stock. We'll bust through the competition's defense.
Is on.
Guaranteed low.
From his passion, talks about another passion that may be keeping him from reaching the Hall of Fame. And Mario Lemieux still has some work to do on his way to hockey's Hall of Fame. He's part of our Week in Review if you stay with us.
They speak it in England, France, and Germany. It sounds the same in the U.S. and Mexico as it does in Hong Kong and Tokyo. It's the international language of business. And wherever it's spoken, Delta Airlines can put you right in the middle of the conversation. And then we'll bring you back to that place where you don't have to say a word to be understood. Delta Airlines.
Leave it to Peerless Faucet to create a shower so smart, it can not only sense when a toilet has been flushed, it can also adjust the water temperature accordingly. Scald Guard technology by Peerless. Get more out of your faucet than just water.
So while you're writing legal briefs, which batteries run your baby monitor?
Duracell. They last long.
And I assume that's your honest, candid opinion as both a mother and attorney, huh?
Fair and accurate and voluntary
presentation.
Duracell. No other battery lasts longer.
Your witness.
My father started out to be a banker and ended up an innkeeper. I think people fantasize with travel. They envision going to exotic places. If you're going to be an innkeeper, you better make people comfortable and happy. Because we're a global company, we wanted a card that would give broad credit privileges throughout the world. And the American Express corporate card was the best for us to select.
The American Express corporate card is welcomed at lots of places that make you feel at home.
It's in your hands. It's in your hands. Oh, anything worth doing, it's in your hands. And Gojo takes care of your hands.
Gojo hand cleaners take care of your two most important tools, your hands.
Gojo takes care of your hands.
Sports Weekly is presented by Delta Airlines. You'll love the way we fly.
The area's newest franchise is here to stay. Turn it on this September.
You can join thousands of American families and become part of Youth for Understanding International Exchange. Host a YFU student or become a YFU volunteer. Call 1-800-ARE-YOU-READY.
Asier is just a loving, easygoing, caring person, and we love him just as if he was our own.
Tri-County Ford Mercury is Louisville's fastest growing dealership in the country. Why? Just look at this inventory. Hundreds of new Ford and Mercury cars, America's favorite Ford trucks, and a great selection of program cars and quality trade-ins. And the best part is, low country overhead means low country prices. Now you have big city selection without the big city cost. Visit your neighbors at Tri-County Ford Mercury, I-71, exit 17, just up the road in beautiful Oldham County.
Very own wavelength, where mountains are made of liquid, gravity never gets in the way, Life is for the moment. Every ride's for real. Now say goodbye. Hot Summer Nights with El McPherson. Monday at 8:30 on ESPN.
World. Trying to be number one right here. Don't go away.
Remember when Sprint's fiber optic network just meant a great phone call?
That was a pin?
Today you'll find that same Sprint clarity and high-speed data transmission. Worldwide video conferencing, voice-activated calling.
That was a pin?
And wireless communications. Only one company lets you be there with all this technology right now. So in case you were wondering...
Oh, a pin, that's the call?
Yes, that was a pin.
There are places you can go where birds aren't the only ones that fly. And fish aren't the only ones underwater. Or you can take a ride in the wild, or just a wild ride. But if you go to any of the Busch Gardens or SeaWorld parks, bring your sense of adventure and your Visa card. Because every one of these parks will take your breath away. But none will take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Unlimited sports news is finally available. Bob knows.
Morning, Bob. Your email yesterday, dead on. The Dodgers pulled it out last night with some 12th inning heroics.
With ESPN Net on Prodigy, Bob talks to the Sports Center pros every day.
Hey, Bob, for answers to your NFL questions, check out the inside info on coaching changes.
What you want, when you want. Call 1-800-ESPN-PRO. Get ESPN Net on Prodigy.
Hey, how about some Super Bowl tickets?
Hear from Pete, who some say is still in serious denial. Also, Sports Illustrated celebrates 40 years. We'll take a look at how the publication changed with the times to stay ahead of the competition.
Testing 1, 2. Dialing 0 to call collect is worse than processed cheese. So next time, just dial 1-800-COLLECT. Don't be a weasel. Thank you.
Realize your potential. Be a player.
If your pro shop doesn't have the FX irons in stock to fit you, Ram will custom build a set for you, guaranteed.
Call 1-800-FX-CLUBS for details.
As the amount you spend with your Discover card goes up, your interest rate goes down, down, down. With the Smart Rate program. And only Discover card has it. So use the Discover card, where the percentages are always in your favor. To apply, call 1-800-DISCOVER. It pays to discover.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. People ask, how can I remember to dial 1-800-COLLECT when I call collect? For me, the speed outfit did the trick. But for most folks, just knowing 1-800-COLLECT saves people up to 44% should suffice.
So while you're writing legal briefs, which batteries run your baby monitor?
Duracell. They last long.
And I assume that's your honest, candid opinion as both a mother and attorney, huh?
Fair and accurate and voluntary
Presentation.
Duracell. No other battery lasts longer.
Your witness.
Well, no, I haven't actually seen him yet, but Norma says he's a whole lot of man. And you know how I like those big athletic types. Girl, this could be the one. Wish me luck.
If Saturday nights out are what you expected,
I'm your date.
Why not stay in with HBO Saturday Nights? It's a new movie never seen before on HBO. Every Saturday night, 52 Saturday nights a year, guaranteed.
Want a little donut?
I'll get back to you.
HBO Saturday Nights, hey.
As the amount you spend with your Discover card goes up, your interest rate goes down, down, down. With the Smart Rate program. And only Discover card has it. So use the Discover card, where the percentages are always in your favor. To apply, call 1-800-DISCOVER. It pays
pays to discover.
Here's an inside look at Ford Motor Company's latest achievement. Our worldwide team has created a car for the world. With safety features years ahead of today's safety standards. A computerized transmission that adjusts to any driving condition. And a Duratec V6 engine that can go 100,000 miles without a tune-up. World-class features in a more affordable class of car. And soon you can drive one yourself. Ford Contour and Mercury Mystique. Coming September 29th.
Behind the wheel for the last time on his final strike tour.
Hey, this looks good.
Honey, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Honey?
$2.99 for all that?
I asked Mother to come and live with us.
Is that great?
Oh, and Melissa quit school and joined the circus.
Terrific.
And I got a tattoo today.
Perfect.
Arby's closes in 10 minutes.
What? 10 minutes?
Just kidding.
Now get a regular Arby's roast beef sandwich, curly fries, and a 20-ounce drink, all for just $2.99. The famous roast beef combo, only $2.99 and only at Arby's.
You'd have to live in a cave not to realize the significance of football. Ooh. He steps up to the plate. Wide. A frozen rope right down the pipe. Go long, baby, go long. We got a full plate cook and the left to the face and the right to the jaw. Just inches to go. Good. Wide. All the way. Touchdown. The NFL on ESPN.
The Buffalo Bills face the Houston Oilers in preseason play this Saturday at 8, only on ESPN.
We're more. Coming up next, more funny car action on ESPN Speed World.
Budweiser welcomes you to the Voodoo Lounge. The Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge Tour, live. Only one band is rock and roll, and only one beer can bring it to you. Budweiser, king of beers.
I grew up around engines. Before I got into racing, I worked at a Ford dealership. Racing's what most people know me for, but I've spent a heck of a lot more time under the hood than behind the wheel. That's why Motorcraft and now Quality Care are a good fit for me and my family. I learned a long time ago that what you get out of a car depends on what you put into it.
Quality Care at a Ford or Lincoln Mercury dealer, where the quality continues.
My Sports Center highlight goes like this. I'm young and I'm fighting a guy everyone says the greatest fighter ever. And they tell me he's too fast and smart. And I'm too slow and small. And no one's cheering for me. And I win. Yeah, that was my Sports Center highlight.